Hello.
Good day, Dan. How are you today?
Well, I'm good, and I'm hoping that this has been published because it's going to be you who publishes it.
Oh, I don't know if it will be, but we'll try because Dan, maybe
I'm in New Zealand this very second.
you may be in New Zealand, or you may publish it when you get back. But
better
we'll see how
not.
we go. We'll see. Yes. How are you enjoying it?
Oh, it's lovely. Well, I think I've mentioned this. Have I mentioned it?
Oh, yes, you did with
The Hobbits
Sonia, I
with-
think.
with
Oh no,
Hobbits, yeah.
no, I can't remember. Okay.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
separate.
yes.
We can talk about that in
Yeah.
very very brief second. But I think for me, I was going to say the lead up, because we're recording obviously before I go, was that I've been preparing for the New Zealand trip and looking forward to the New Zealand trip. But I've been a lot more focused on the Dolly Parton album that I've been waiting for, and finally this morning I got to go up and get it because it was late as it was. And then it finally arrived. And then yesterday, when I left work early so I could make sure that I was home to go and get it, I called up Jen to say, "Oh, look, it's raining. Can you come pick me up? I need to go to the post office to go and get the record." And she said, "No, I've got Henry's got disco, so that's not going to happen." And then I waited 15 minutes because she didn't listen to me, and I had to wait the 15 minutes and just watch the time tick over. My heart was broken because I didn't go to get the record, so I had to go this morning.
Dolly Parton record. Okay.
The new record. You can
Just
see
a
it's
new
just over
one.
there. It's four records.
Wow.
30 songs. Rock songs.
Wow.
I love it.
Oh, it's all new songs.
9 new songs and the rest are covers.
Okay.
Including the people who actually sang the originals.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Elton
good.
John and Steve Tyler, all these people. Amazing.
Yeah,
Is that my music for
that
this
is.
time?
That is your music. Yeah.
Fine.
What have I been doing? Nothing really. Well, what have I been doing? I've actually been trying to do a lot of things in preparation for starting my job next week.
Oh.
So just ticking all those boxes. Actually, someone banged into my car slightly, like about 5 weeks ago, and I still haven't gone to the place to get the quote to give them to yet.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
I know.
Oops.
I'd have to go there. You know, I'm just ticking all the things off the list, and it's only a little tiny little scrape, but I need to go there and do that.
Statute of limitations, be careful.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that ASAP. Anyway, that's
Okay.
That's me.
It's been more than a few seconds, but did you see Rennie's Gate on our private Late to the Party page? If you're not on it, you're missing.
Oh, I was trying to work out what's Rinnie's Gate. Oh, yeah. So Rinnie, who we
Rennie's Gate.
who we interviewed from the perfume. Oh, I've just forgotten what it's called.
Wilderness Labs.
Yes. So she posted a picture of her gate
Oh my God.
and said, "This is how you keep people out."
I saw it in a small picture and I thought, that looks a lot like a Tolkien-esque font. And then I clicked it open and expanded it. And it says Rivendell on it.
What's Rivendell?
Rivendell. That's where the elves live. That's where Bilbo was.
Are you
And Frodo and
Oh.
this is where the 9.
What's this show called?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
At the moment, I could be at that very location.
Yes.
You don't know because I'm
That's
going
very
to
exciting. And then you realise and you connected with her in realising that you both have a strong love for.
I got to say, I kind of regretted that we wasted time talking about perfume.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if she made that whole big gate. I'm surprised she hasn't been there.
I know.
She obviously likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going. We got to go. I can't not go now.
No, that's true. You have to go. Yeah. So this episode, we thought we'd talk about, I guess, teenagers, our teenagers, but also, well, not literally my teenager, your teenager, and other, and us.
Us as teenagers.
Sorry?
Yeah, us as teenagers.
Oh, us as teenagers. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So
we do have a brief chat with Eloise and one of Eloise's friends, who again, different name, who I am calling.
So different name to Eloise, yes.
Yeah, Eloise we can name, but the other person we can't.
Yes.
So we will speak to Eloise and Aldous Silverstone, and so that's a brief little bit that we shall play at some point.
Yeah,
where it
sounds
makes
good.
sense. And Eloise has done a autistic moment.
Oh, good. I look forward to listen to that.
Now, as far as in general, we know that teens are supposed to be moody and, sensitive, just in general. But I think obviously with autistic teens, that can get turned up to 11. You've got sensitivities that become more extreme. You've got increased social requirements that add to the pressure that I don't think was felt as much in primary school, because you get to like play foursquare and climb trees and, carry on like that. Eloise, typical teenager, just walked in without knocking. Oh my God.
Her hair looks good.
Yeah, her hair's looking fantastic. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, primary school. Like, it's very different when you get into high school, and that's what Henry's just about to experience.
Yeah.
But see, I also have experience of looking after autistic teens back in the 90s, and they could often become like quite extremely angry and violent. I'd been hit before, and we're talking about compulsive behaviours that were occurring. But I think that's one kind of behaviour as a teen, an autistic teen, that was more prevalent back then in the 90s because no one else was being diagnosed.
Yeah.
But obviously that's not the experience for every autistic person as a teenager.
Yeah.
I even like thinking of teens, obviously you're talking about everything starts to change and you start to have different feelings and emotions and chemicals.
Yes.
And there were often occasions where, I was looking after kids, boys, who discovered that they had an appendage that was interesting. Hi, Party Poopers, this is Future Dan here, or Editing Dan. At this point, Eloise knocked on the door and opened up and asked for my phone so she could order from Menu Log. How rude. Where was I? Oh, yeah, appendages.
Yes. Oh, yeah, the appendages.
Well, that wasn't my experience as a teen. I think for me it was like quite the opposite of all that. No one could see how I was feeling. I kept it all hidden, and I just suffered in silence, and no one would ever know that I had hurt feelings or anything like that.
Yeah.
How did you go? Which sort of end of that spectrum were you?
Well, I mean, I remember people saying, "Oh, it's so hard with the hormones and being a teenager." But when you're in it, I don't think you realise that you have the hormones and the growing body and all those sorts of different things. I don't think you realise.
Really?
Did you realise at the time?
Yeah.
I just thought, there's some dickheads. There's, no, I didn't realise at all. I knew that I was becoming a woman, but I didn't feel, I did feel anxiety. I don't like depressed feelings. You have all those things, and it's all very much about self. I did feel lots of things about myself.
Yeah.
And just in my own thoughts a lot. So I did have those things, but I just thought that they would continue for the rest of my life.
But see, my whole experience as a teen was about unrequited love and poetry and loneliness.
Yeah.
Literally,
mine too. Mine too. Loneliness, felt lonely. It was only my dog that would talk to me.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. And yeah, I guess so. But yeah, and you still listen to music and relate to the music. I listen to music.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had to put it down here. I've put a couple of poems because I think that it just says a lot about where my head was at.
What's one of your poems?
A couple of my poems. One is about how lonely and depressed I was.
Well, why don't you read them out? But I'm probably not going to comment on them because how can I comment on someone else's feelings?
Well, look. I
can't say that's great.
No, of course you're going to because they are great. Yeah. But we know that obviously there's like, I think it's something like 72% of say like 110 autistic. I'm looking at a study. 72% of 109 autistic youth had depression, anxiety, or another mental health condition.
Yeah.
In comparison to neurotypical, which is less than 20% having a mental health condition. So we're at a heightened risk of seizures, depression, anxiety, eating disorders, all these things, and that's where I was at that time.
I feel like I was just looking at myself and maybe my friends, but you don't think about the other people. Like, why is that guy an asshole? He's an asshole because he's got domestic violence in his house. He's an like, why you don't realise those things when you're a teenager, that person's suffering from an eating disorder, whatever, I'm not sure if that's the right word, but they have an eating disorder. All these different people, they're acting a certain way because
reason.
of things that have happened to them.
Absolutely. That's it. We keep saying this. It's not like we're special.
Yeah.
You know, it's particular. There's particular things that a lot of us experience.
Yes.
Okay. My first untitled poem.
Well, can I read the second one? Or is that offensive?
No.
You read the first
Go for
one.
it.
Okay.
Okay. This is it. A tear, a drop of water drifting down my face. I wipe it and another takes its place. My mind is troubled because people are watching me, or rather my tears. What's the answer? Should I forever stop these incessant tears and bid them farewell? And I will undoubtedly do so. God damn it, not for my own self-development. People look at me. I feel different. I wipe the tears from my face to once again hide among these people in relative social safety. All alone I sit with no one to see. A tear, a drop of water drifting down my face. I wipe it and another takes its place.
Okay. Good. Now it's my turn.
Does it make sense? Does it make sense?
Of course it makes sense. It does make sense. This is how you felt. And I can't... Well, how can I comment on that?
This is a positive one.
Oh, okay.
This shows that as a teenager, you can have this duality of having a really shit time, but it's always important, and it is as an adult, to try and find the positives.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to read it then a little bit more upbeat then.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have life in the palm of my hand. I believe in myself. I believe in you, and yet it slips away between my fingers every time. You can see because you are the same, and uncertainties, any faults and fears must be faced and solved, and my life will then be in the palm of my hand to last.
There we go.
Did I read that how you would have read it?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That was my mantra. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. Oh, my God.
I'm so sorry.
Teenagers, and we're... Hurry, what? What?
I placed an order, but it said you'd like delivery tomorrow at 11:30 a.m.
You are such a twit. I don't know what to do about that. You need to call them up and cancel. Call up the restaurant now.
I don't know what to say.
Call up and say, can you please cancel the order? Hurry up. Go.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Please help me.
What do you mean? You typed the restaurant name. Which one did you go to?
Sushi Eastland.
Sushi Eastland.
I don't even know. Can you please do it for me?
Oh my God. No, we haven't got time.
Please. I don't know what to say.
Sushi Eastland.
I genuinely don't know what to say, and I don't know what.
I'm sure they'll probably figure it out, but Sushi Hub? Sushi?
Yeah,
Which one?
Sushi Eastland.
You sure?
Yes.
I'm putting this on the podcast. Hang on, let's put it on speaker. Oh, great, line's busy. Just keep calling them and tell them. Okay? Keep telling them, say, look, a menu log order's just come through. Obviously, it means now, not tomorrow. That's all you have to do. Okay?
Yeah. Oh my God, you're kidding. This is
I believe in you.
I don't.
You're special. You're important. You have worth.
So she didn't shut the door.
You're a dickhead. There you go, lovely balance.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
Okay,
I think they're
poems.
lovely poems.
Poems,
Nice poems. But yeah, like it's very depressing and all those things in the teenage sort of times. But do you think so? And then you've got our kids now.
Yes.
And how's it different? Like they have there's a lot more information for them. There's too much information.
Too much information, but also good information. That's why everyone needs to learn how to find the right information.
Yes, but then we also have pornography as well.
We do, yeah.
Yes.
I'll quickly tell you something I said to Eloise last night. So there's an amazing new show on Netflix called Blue Eye Samurai. Blue Eye Samurai.
Oh, yeah.
So it's fantastic. It's animated and it's about a strong female lead. And I thought, she's going to love this. And then at the end of the first episode, and somewhere in the middle of the episode too, it gets a little saucy. There's two sex workers who help a virgin figure out, and it was handled really well. It was really interesting, but there was some nudity and that sort of stuff. But at the very end, the last scene, there's I'm not going to give away anything because it's so cool, is there's a sudden nudity. And I said to Eloise, look, you're going to love this. You're going to love this show. I said, when you get to the last scene of the first episode, you're just going to go, and the way she interpreted that was that I was telling her that she's a pervert who is going to love seeing nudity because she's a sex pervert. No, I wasn't saying that at all. I was just saying you're going to get a shock, you know.
Yeah.
But she interpreted that. Why is my father telling me to watch porn? Basically,
It is interesting. Yes, I was watching something with her. I forget what it was I was showing her. This is a great show, and she just said, "This is all just about sex." I was like, "No, it's not." But I don't know. They're different. These young ones, they're different. The young ones don't want to see the sex.
Yeah,
they want it to be implied.
Yeah,
unless
maybe.
they're obviously watching porn. Yeah, extremes.
But then that's not real. So it's just like they're getting nothing.
Yeah,
that's actually real.
No, exactly right. Yeah. So I mean, do you think it's more difficult for them these days?
No.
But I think it is in that they can't turn off, right? So they can't
Yes.
come home from saying being bullied at school because then they're going to be bullied online.
Maybe it's different. I shouldn't say no. It's different.
Yeah.
I think I look at them and I was telling them before, like, how do you find a balance between resilience, opportunities, and ableism? Like, when someone has a meltdown, if we had a meltdown, we would have been told to suck it up, shut up, and get on with it.
Yeah.
They get to actually go and express that.
Yeah.
And experience it and go and get some support and deal with it,
Yeah.
So in part of me is just like, a little bit, I suppose, jealous and like, oh, come on, just get over it. But that's just because I'm sure you have too. That's how we've been taught to react.
Yes.
To
Yeah,
that
that's
sort of
very true.
stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Always. And then we've been masking so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we masked like to the extreme.
Yes.
I think that they mask
Absolutely
less, which
extreme.
makes them more aware of their masking.
And they can express anxieties in the open
Yes.
in some cases. And
Which we can now, but we couldn't then. Like
No.
we can more now.
And it's great, but I think for some people they might find that very uncomfortable looking
Yes.
back as themselves as a teen. They never got to express any of that stuff. And
Oh, definitely.
it's funny, isn't it? You have these two feelings going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Are they indulging? Are they indulging in these moments? Like, no. We would have loved that opportunity. But we're a living example of what happens when you don't get the diagnosis and the support.
Yeah.
We're like a cautionary tale
Yes, very true.
for new teenagers.
It's very true. Well, should we play the interview?
Let's play it.
Talk to teenagers. Talk to teenagers. Ow!
So the first question I asked is what it feels like to be a teenager in 2023 in a high school.
Shit. I was gonna say the same thing. The kids there suck. Work is really irritating, and it's just annoying.
So my experiences as a teen were that I tended to keep everything to myself. All my experiences, if someone said something nasty, I'd internalise it all. So if you experience someone being nasty to you, what's your expression? How do you express that?
I will complain about this person to all my friends and I will not let it go for a really long time because it will piss me the fuck off, pretty much.
I think it depends for me. If it's someone to my friend, instant swearing, instant, like...
Get out of here.
yeah. I think and sometimes I just don't reply. Sometimes I do, but, like, it really depends what they say and, like, what the situation is. But, like, if it's with my friends, like, with this one person who who I really, really hate... who has done some very negative things to, I poured water all over him 2 times.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. And then I walked out.
Oh, that was great.
And that's the only, I think it's like the first time I've ever called someone the C word and ever meant it.
So what about what's it feel like? Not in the school aspect, but what's the experience of being at your age now?
What does it feel like? What's your aura?
Are you enjoying teenager years?
No.
No.
No. Well, sometimes. I mean, like, when we went out to the city, that was a good
Oh, that was amazing.
experience. Apart from the fact you had a panic attack. But
Yeah,
apart
no,
from that, that was
not that great.
yeah. And then I spent $20 on getting McDonald's for you, because I'm just...
Shut up.
It's like, what do you want? I don't know, so I guessed.
I was non-verbal. That's not my fault.
Yeah.
Do you think your experiences are different to what mine were?
I think
Aldous.
Aldous' experience is a little more similar to yours, because you're both undiagnosed. Well, you aren't anymore, but you were
Slay.
at the same age. I think it's a little less for me, but I feel like every single autistic person is different and stuff like that. But I think we have a little more support and we're more aware of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But so I think it may have been a bit more difficult, but at the same time, I don't know whether you had as bad of anxiety as me and Aldous do, because we're always ending up in the what is it called? What do we call it?
It's
called the
school therapy.
School therapy.
School
place.
child therapy place.
School child therapy place. It's our favourite hangout spot.
I know.
No.
I go there 3 times a week.
Same.
I think the difference for us is that we were part of the generation of, oh, just suck it up.
Yeah.
Well, just get over yourself. Just get on with it.
Yeah.
And so there was no option. There was nowhere to go, like to have those moments. You just dealt.
Yeah, pretty
And so
much.
some kids would just react and be a real disruption. And, for me, I used to try and be funny and, I was just disruptive in class, but I also kept all my feelings inside and got really good at it. And so we're talking in this podcast about the differences between us and you, and how in some ways we're like a little, like, this is unfair. Because we're like, why do you get to go and have those moments where you get to go and, allow those expressions to come out, whereas we never got to. And so there's that part of us which is like, we're a bit jealous.
Yeah.
We just didn't get that opportunity to do that. And so it's that weird, it's a weird feeling, because it's like our, in my brain, initially it's just like, doing the same thing. I'll suck it up. Come on. Don't be ridiculous. But I don't want that to be the case. I never wanted to have to do that.
Yeah. I think, what is it called? Because when you're holding in emotions a lot, it will eventually come back out. And I think for you, it was over adulthood. But I think I held it in all through primary school. And now I'm letting it out. So it's not really, so it's not really great when you're going through a bunch of hormones and you're also like crying nearly every single day.
Exactly.
Trying to
It
deal with
sucks so much.
with all of the emotions that you held in. So it's a little bit irritating, but I'm really grateful for the fact that we're aware that we have it and that it's not, we have friends who have it and stuff like that. So I'm really grateful that we're in a time where it's not just like, suck it up.
Yeah. I agree with that.
How's it going to change, do you think?
It'll be easier, I think, once
Yeah,
we
we'll
become
get easier.
adults, because high school sucks for everyone. It's people like, it's a prime of your life. If it's a prime of my life, I'm so done. If it's the prime of my life, I'm out of here. But I'm excited to we'll be able to do what we want. We won't have the control of what people think of us, and we won't be forced to do, stuff that we don't want to, and stuff like that, and it'll be a lot more freedom, especially for Aldous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a vision of your 20s and 30s?
Not being in school. That'd be pretty good. Well, I pretty much have no life plan whatsoever. As long as I can do something along the lines of art, that'd be really good. And then I'll be able to control my emotions a lot easier because I'm not dealing with this crazy busy environment every single day, pretty much. And with all of its horrible people and everything, because it's school. That's how it works.
Yeah.
It's never going to be perfect.
Yeah.
You're spot on. That's the big thing. I'm glad you're able to understand that it does get better. It actually does. It actually does get better. And if you can get through, which I used to call the punctures of adolescence, because that's what it feels like. You're just always trying to ride a bike with a puncture, you know. If you can get through all that, it actually does. It gets so much better. It's so much better.
So the bike fixes itself when you're riding it?
Oh,
Get a
when
new bike.
no, someone rides for you. You
bike
get a
back
rickshaw.
seats.
When you leave school, you get a rickshaw, and they take you wherever you need to go. And
The bike, just you stop pumping those vaccines into the bike, and it's
vaccines in the bike.
instead of air, you're just pumping those autism vaccines into the wheel and
Curing it.
All right.
Wait, it's gonna be people that think we're serious because
I don't think I'm going to have to put that in because you were over there. Anyway.
Wow.
All right. There was only supposed to be small talk, so thank you for joining and talking about being a annoying, petulant teenager.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's such a compliment.
Oh, get over yourselves.
Talk to teenagers. Talk to teenagers. Ow!
So they're sort of covering what I've said is that there was an interesting conversation. I don't know if I'm keeping my voice because I wasn't in front of a mic, but I'll see how we go. But it was interesting to hear their experiences, not so different in that they sort of hate school. They just can't wait for it to be over. And I think that's a very neurodiverse way of
Divergent.
What am I saying that's wrong?
Yes, you know this when we spoke to Jessica.
Oh, neurodivergent. Okay. No, I don't know.
Everyone is neurodiverse because they are. Everyone is diverse in their
neurodivergent. That's right.
divergent, meaning different
Yes.
to the normal.
And I don't think a lot of neurodivergent people enjoyed school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh no, definitely not.
yeah. What have we got left? Text F-ups.
Text F-ups. That's right. Okay.
These aren't text F-ups. I found something a little different. They're like sort of little quick conversations or something. But anyway, I thought there were some fun ones on there.
Okay.
Okay.
We had. Oh, shall I go?
Yes, go
Okay. We had to fire our nanny. My husband found her on an escort site.
on. Why was your husband looking up escorts?
Yeah, this is good. This is funny.
That's a good one, isn't
That's
it?
a good one. Yeah.
Okay. You can be the girl.
I'll be the girl. Can you watch my drink while I go to the bathroom?
Sure, but do you think having dudes you don't know what you drink is a good idea?
Well, I saw you mouth all the words to that Justin Bieber song and figured that you were harmless.
Word. I got you.
Yeah, that's actually how, yeah. I mean, when I met my husband, he was singing Jimmy Barton's song. What was it?
That's
Working class man.
You wouldn't have given him a drink.
Well,
Watch the
I
drink.
just thought bogan. That's what I thought, bogan. Yeah.
Take the drink with you.
Okay, now I'll be a woman at Starbucks.
Yes. Okay.
The cappuccino is for my husband. Would you put his name on the cup?
Sure. What is it?
Idiot. I like that. That's good.
Okay. Okay. I'll do. No, hang on. Well, no, let's. Oh, yeah. You do it.
I'll be the guy.
Go on.
I literally hate my job. I wish I was a hot girl and could just post pictures on Instagram and call myself a blogger.
Too bad you look like a house elf from Harry Potter. But I also thought I was going to say, like, I look like. What's the big tall guy? The beard? From Harry Potter?
Oh, the old guy.
Are we doing it again?
No.
What's his name?
What?
The big tall giant.
Oh, yes. We all know who you're talking about.
Oh, God.
Hagrid.
Hagrid. We're Hagrid.
Can you
Hagrid.
believe I actually got that right? Because I'm listening to the audiobooks right now.
Too bad you look like
I've
Hagrid.
never watched the movies and I'm going to watch. I think I'm ready.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Just ignore who wrote it.
Yes.
Now, have we got time to do the listener feedback?
Sure. Okay. Let's do
Okay.
it.
That's another one from Bianca and Dan,
Okay.
who had no idea what I was talking about when they tried to figure out what then, how I came to do that name.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That was kind of funny. I found that quite funny. I'm much happier when someone doesn't figure it out. than
Yes.
those who
Yes.
do. And this is literally to do with being a teenager. We asked if anyone had some ideas of what wanted to comment.
Yeah.
And here's what Bianca and Dan said. As a kid, I was always impeccably well behaved, but I got to my teens and went off the rails as a desperate attempt to keep up with my peers and gain their approval. I was fed up of being teased for being a goody two-shoes and for being wrapped up in cotton wool my whole life by my parents. I couldn't talk to my parents about anything. By the age of 15, I was quite promiscuous and got into drink and drugs. Nothing too full on, and ran away from home at one point. I had a lot of anger and resentment towards my parents and ended up having anger management at the age of 16 because I didn't know how to process the emotions I was feeling. I've been more balanced with my teenage daughter, and she's always been able to open up to me and tell me the truth, even if she's been doing things she shouldn't. We have a very honest and open relationship, and she hasn't got herself involved in half of the things I was doing at her age. Now, do you relate to this?
No, but you do. That sounds like you wrote it.
I didn't.
No, I believe you. Well, do I relate to it? Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm trying
I wasn't,
to be.
I at the age of 15, I wasn't. What were you doing at 15? Were you getting jiggy?
Yes.
And I wasn't.
Oh,
So-
cheeky. I don't know what you mean. In general, yes, cheeky.
No, I said jiggy.
Oh, jiggy. Sorry, I think you said cheeky. Jiggy. What does that mean? Having sex?
Well, I have no experience with the opposite sex. I had none.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. You could call it just having a boyfriend or whatever. But no, I had none of that
Oh,
stuff.
okay. All right. Fair enough. I relate to that. Like, there are a lot of parents like us who are trying to be friends with their kids a little bit and maybe too much.
Yeah. It's interesting that I think we're both in that situation where we've got that sort of open, honest relationship.
Yeah.
Which is really, really nice to have
Yeah.
because you learn from each other.
They also need their secrets. I'm sure there's some.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so let's listen to Eloise's autistic moment. And for anyone else, you can also just send in your autistic moments if you want to say them, read them out. We're happy to get Dan to organise that.
They'll be funny. Don't worry. Don't feel like get nervous that it's not going to be good enough.
Yeah, go.
Some of ours have been shit.
Yeah, true. Yours. Go.
Okay, play it.
Autistic Moments.
What now? Oh shit! Moments.
Okay. Do I start?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So this is my autistic moment. It's, you know what? Yeah, it's autistic, but it's also just plain stupidity. I completely embarrassed myself in front of a lot of my school. So basically, oh my God. So I was working on my, we were doing a short film for media, because I'm doing a subject called media, which is basically like film analysis, photography, all that type of stuff. So we had to make a short film, and I was the director. So I had to, and all like half of my clips deleted. So I had to work on it in the school library, like alone, and I had to add all the sound effects. To paint a little bit of a picture, the school library, it's pretty big. There's 3 parts of it. On the right, there's like the reading area. You're supposed to be completely silent for that. There's the main part, you're allowed to talk in that. There's just like a lot of tables and stuff. And then there's the study area, not allowed to talk in that. And I was in the study area, like to the left of the library. So I, like normal, sat down, chose computer, opened up my thing, and I was like, okay, what sound do I need to add? So it was basically my friend looking frustrated, looking angry. So I was like, okay, I searched up angry noise. You know what came up? Angry man hissing and growling. And I thought, this will be a little funny. Wait, let's just see what it sounds like. Put up at 30% volume. Couldn't really hear it at all, and that was a bit weird. Put it up at 50%. I could hear it, but it was like it was in the distance. Before I put it at 100%, little did I know that it was connected to a random speaker in the middle of the study area. The sound was connected to, I think it was the announcement speaker. I don't know why. Maybe someone wanted to make an announcement from that computer. So I played man hissing / growling at full volume in a speaker in the middle of the room. And everybody was like a little bit confused. And I was like, oh my God. But it gets worse. Because I thought, okay, that was really embarrassing. Nobody knows it's me though, because it's a random speaker in the middle of the room. I'm just gonna go over to settings, see if I can fix it. I thought I fixed it, I didn't. I was like, okay, so I'm still up to that scene where my friend is looking a bit angry, but she's not making any noise, she just looked frustrated. So I'm like, okay, let me just go up and search woman sighing. I'm 30% volume, couldn't hear anything. Now I just thought I have the worst hearing ever. Like, I genuinely think I'm half deaf. I think last time, like years and years ago when I got a hearing test, it said that I'm like a little deaf in one ear. So I was like, it's my hearing. 50%, could hear it a little bit, but I don't know, I just couldn't. And then 100% volume, a woman sighing played full volume in the middle of the study area where you're supposed to be silent. And you know what? The worst part was, is that people said stuff this time. One guy went, "Who made that weird sound?" And then while I was putting all of the things together, before it was a man hissing / growling, now it's a woman / sighing. And before I could get it into my head, a guy said, "Is somebody watching porn?" And I was like, no, but it gets worse. Because I forgot to turn the volume back down. And it was still at 100. And I was like, okay, I'm so mortified, but people still don't know it's me, even though I look very embarrassed. People may think it's me, but I don't even know anymore. So I just I'm like, I'm just going to have music in the background. This is just going to be music. So I downloaded blindly a random music thing, to put in the background, like a non-copyright music. And I put it in. I accidentally pressed play. 3 seconds of the loudest heavy metal rock music you have ever heard in your life. Like, played. And this went over, again, reminding you that this is a very large library. I am certain that the entire library heard this. 3 seconds of... And I was mortified. I had to leave the Ark and then go back. I had to leave the library and then go back. So, and you know what the worst part is? I'm hopefully going to be choosing VCE psychology next year. And there were year 10s in this room and I'm in year 9. I may be in a class with these people when I'm in... And they could be like, oh my God, that's a kid who watched porn. And you know what? I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just frustrated that they think I'm straight at this point, that they think that it is even a possibility that I actually am, even though I've showed all of the proof that I probably am. And it was not a fun experience, and never again. That's why I didn't choose media.
Autistic Moments.
What now? Okay, so how would you like to comment about that autistic moment?
Oh, look, I don't know. I've got no words.
It's like, go on. You have to just off the cuff. See if you can figure out. How did you? What would you have done in that situation?
Someone came up. Well, it's happened to me before. So,
it has happened. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. Were you embarrassed or?
No, I don't get embarrassed about those sorts of things.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I just laugh and move on.
You laughed and moved on?
Yeah.
Would you have left or would you have stayed?
Oh, no, probably would have left.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay. Well, to be honest, I have not actually heard it, so I've just made that up. But I will have to. I'm looking forward to listening to it.
Well, she was basically in a library at school.
No, you're not going to repeat it because then everyone else has just heard it.
That's right.
I don't need to hear it again.
Well, it's very quick, so you could see
Okay,
that
go,
you could
go.
see how your answers
Okay.
worked. She didn't realize her computer was connected to a Bluetooth speaker, so everyone was hearing the sounds that she was trying to play, and they were playing sounds of men groaning and getting angry and things like that, which could have been misconstrued in other ways, but it was very loud.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. All right. Compliment my man.
Oh,
You're not my
God.
man. Why would I call you my man?
Instead of mate.
Mate. My mate.
I haven't got any.
Okay.
I've got some URLs there.
Let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it, okay? You're on holiday. Just
Exactly. I'm not. How can I compliment?
Yeah, exactly. But we hope to get a bit of a debrief when you get back.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.
Can't wait
Yay.
for Hobbiton.
All right, over and out.
You shall not pass.
Oh, no, goodness me. Now I have to leave. I don't get to. I'm going to have to call your wife and say sorry.
I want to do the whole I want to act out a scene at Hobbiton with Eloise where I can't carry the ring for you, but I can carry you, and I want to pick her up and walk her up a hill.
Yeah, you told me you were going to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm also keeping it on record so other people can hear it.
Oh, I thought you were telling me. Okay. All right. Excellent. Sounds good.
May I have your attention, please? Passenger deplaning United Flight 773 from Denver. Passenger seating on 1A and B left a personal item. Please return back to gate 55 to claim your personal item. Once again, person leaving a personal item, United 773 from Denver, seating in 1A and B. You left your personal item, gate 55, United.
Welcome to New Zealand, sir. Do you have anything to declare? Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Fell deeds awake. Now for wrath. Now for ruin. And the red dawn. Forth the lingers.